Going green, Gordon Hayward has committed to sign with the Celtics, but he hasn't signed his new contract yet, and he hasn't met with the Boston media either. It's just a matter of time. Our sports director, Tom Leyden, still eager to learn a little bit more about the new Celtics star.
So today, Tom went searching for a little intel on this at a spot in the North End where Gordon has already spent some quality time.
And we can tell you this story is really a cut above, and it's all new at 6.
He is the guy in Boston everybody wants to talk to. Add me to the list. So while we wait for Gordon Hayward, the next best thing.
Meet Roy, otherwise known as Riz the Barber on Instagram, center chair at the Boston Barber and Tattoo Company on Salem Street. He famously cut Gordon Hayward's hair late last week, the closest anyone has come to a one-on-one interview with the newest Celtics star.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
Good, man. You're the one I want to talk to. Let's get it on.
All right, great. I'll hook you up. His wife called me. She found me on Instagram. She was saying, hey, I'm Robin Hayward. My husband just got signed to the Celtics. Can you call me right up? I was just like, wow, this is insane. So I'm just screaming out loud.
If Gordon can trust you,
yeah,
I can trust you.
Definitely.
So I take your guidance, and you can sort of do what you like to do. That's sort of part of the fun.
Yeah, definitely, of course.
What were his big questions? What was it like about Boston? What's he excited about?
It was great. He was curious about the restaurants. His wife, she loves seafood. It's funny, he actually just started talking about the barber shop, how long I've been cutting.
So he wanted to know more about you than you wanted to know about him.
Exactly.
You had to have one question that you definitely wanted to ask him. What was the one question you laid out there for Gordon?
Honestly, I asked him if he thinks he's better than LeBron.
And the answer was?
He's all right.
Yeah, he'll fit in well.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming up in sports, the big reveal. What did Roy do with my hair?
Oh, I missed that.
If you were with us earlier on Boston 25 News at 6, you heard a portion of my conversation with Riz the Barber. Roy Rodriguez-Ortiz, he cut Gordon Hayward's hair last week. Well, Roy was working on my dome today as we chatted about his conversation with Gordon. And we promised the big reveal. What is the finished product? And what product is in my hair? There it is.
Looks good.
I don't know what the product is in my hair.
It's slick back.
But they're big on the slick back look. It's high and tight.
Awesome. Riz is the man. I mean, it looks really good, Tom.
Thank you.
I want you to recreate this tomorrow.
By tomorrow? That's where it gets most difficult, isn't it?
Right.
When you try
That's
to do
the
it the
challenge.
next day. We'll see what I can do. All right, accordingly, we're going to start with the Celtics today. His hair looks a lot better, by the way. Gordon Hayward has undergone a makeover. I have as well, to a lesser degree. We're going to look forward to meeting Hayward officially face-to-face when the Celtics introduce him to the local media.
Life was changed in an instant for a young athlete who turned a dreaded phone call into a source of inspiration.
Tom Leyden joins us now with the story of Tatiana Cortez, a Boston College softball player who calls Houston home.
Yeah, and it was an event that happened in Houston this winter that takes her incredible accomplishments this season to another level completely. An MVP year that came to an emotional head for Tatiana and her mother, Sherry, this weekend at BC.
Police officers from around the region gathering at Boston College to support the rock of the Eagles softball program. Tatiana Cortez, no ordinary senior. February 28th, no ordinary day.
I was actually about to go to class that day, and then my mom called me.
The call you never want to receive when your dad is a police officer more than 1,800 miles away. Ronnie Cortez had been shot in the line of duty, left partially paralyzed.
I just started like freaking out.
She's just frozen, and I walk over to her and she just dropped, and well, she dropped, so I dropped. She was the lucky friend, lucky roommate to be in there at the time. It's not like you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, okay, my best friend's gonna get a life-changing call today and this is what I'm gonna do.
You never really prepare for that.
Once the shock wore off, Tatiana still was at a loss.
What do I do now? Because I'm in Boston and they're all at home in Houston.
I wouldn't have faulted her if she said, hey, I got to step away for a little while. But she went home for a few days, and her dad kind of gave her that look and said, hey, get back to work.
I just gave him the biggest hug. We cried. The whole family cried. But, I mean, he was alive, and that's all I could ask for.
How could she play as well as she has this year? She remembers what her dad said to her that day in Houston.
Don't worry about things that are going on at home. Like, go out on that field and do what you need to do.
And while Tatiana may try not to worry, nothing stops her from honoring her dad every game. when she puts a blue ribbon in her hair.
The ribbon signifies for her, hey, my dad's with me. He's with me right now. Every game I play, he's going to be with me. We have our bracelets on so that her family, and especially her, knows that you're not alone on this.
We got all that ribbon when we were on spring break, and a bunch of girls wore it for the first couple of weeks, but she's sticking with it, and she should.
Think of my dad, obviously. You know, I'm doing it for him.
Number 21, senior Tatiana Cortez.
Sunday was senior day, and the Cortez women, mother and daughter, embracing each other as a police community and the entire Boston College community embraces them.
Every good story needs an exclamation point, right? Well, here you go. Sunday, senior day. Tatiana hits 2 home runs, including the walk-off game winner against North Carolina State. A picture-perfect day with her teammates gathering around home plate to welcome home their leader on a weekend when emotions were running incredibly high. So a fantastic girl, a fantastic team that has rallied around her, and it's obviously not just the team, it's a whole community. And they need her. They're having a good year. They're 29-19. They may make a run here in the ACC tournament.
Play ball. It has become one of the best events every summer. The old-time baseball game, players in vintage uniforms raising money for a family in need under the lights in Cambridge. And this year, one of our own is taking a swing at making the team. Boston 25 Sports Director Tom Leyden joins us now. And Tom, this year's game apparently has some extra significance for you. Why is that?
Well, every year, the Boston Herald's Steve Buckley picks a family in need to assist financially. And this year, the funds will support our friend John Martin from Nesson, who is fighting ALS. Fantastic mission. So, yes, I got so fired up, I decided I wanted to play in the game. And we all know to suit up on game day, you must put in the work beforehand. If I'm going to make a legitimate run at this, I need the right equipment. I need a bat, little pine tar rag so my hands don't slip, a helmet, and a couple boxes of balls for BP. Time for a little batting practice and fielding practice. I got my man Jack Rufo. You ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
Got to be a wooden bat. That's a hit. That's an out. That's a hit. How about you pick up the pace a little?
All right.
Oh, that one feels good. Gotta work on the wheels. Hurts a little. See what I can do with the glove. Oh! You've got me ready as best you can. Thank you,
Awesome.
sir. I deserve a spot on that team. All right, ahead in sports, find out how I did. Today was the day. My tryout in Cambridge ended less than 3 hours ago. I'm in one piece. Did I earn a uniform or not? I'm going to share that with you coming up. Blair, Vanessa, I got to make the team to help John Martin in his fight against ALS, right?
Yeah, we're with you. This is part of his marketing plan, right?
That's right. And with that performance, I think he should make the team.
Earlier at 6, I shared part 1 of my mission to make the team for Steve Buckley's old-time baseball game. This year's game will be August 17th, and we're going to raise money for this guy, John Martin, and also the ALS Therapy Development Institute. So with John in my corner, cheering me on today in Cambridge, I gave it my best shot. Today's the big day, time for my tryout. I got to earn one of those uniforms, and the guy who I have to impress, Steve Buckley right there with the white shirt. I'm trying out for the team. Did the fielding, now I'm taking some cuts. Wish me luck. Give me some good ones. Go. There you go.
You're actually not that bad.
You thought it was going to be worse, didn't you?
Tom, great workout. Looked great out there. Listen, I'm not going to tell Steve, but you're on the team.
On the team.
You made it. Congratulations.
Earned the gamer.
Yeah.
Earned the uniform.
Wait till Buck finds out.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Hey, speaking of Buck, I got one small problem. Gonna need the shirt.
You're going to need the uniform.
Gonna need the shirt.
I earned the uniform.
I know you did. You did a great job, but I need the shirt.
Well, if you're not going to give me the uniform, you better be giving that uniform to a Hall of Famer.
Well,
Girardi is gone, and that's 5 strikeouts for Martinez.
Pedro Martinez calls us up and says he wants to play in the old-time baseball game. We can maneuver a little bit and maybe find a shirt for him, and we did so this year, much at the inconvenience to other worthy players, if you catch my drift.
I've known Buck for 20 years, and I've covered this game. I've been a fan of this game, and it's overwhelming. It's humbling. It's amazing.
All right, so I had to sacrifice my uniform for Pedro Martinez.
Come on,
seriously,
absolutely, right?
That doesn't mean you shouldn't support the cause. August 17th, North Cambridge. You can also donate oldtimebaseball.com. Just a fabulous day, and I will be there, if not in uniform.
I'm going to be looking through the raw footage here tonight.
Yeah, good job making. I was a little concerned after those first two at bats.
Yeah, right?
But then you got
So was
better as you
Steve.
went along.
He called me a 7th inning hitter.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.